Hello, good morning everyone. Today I am Aman Gupta presenting here our DBMS project on Python integrative SQL. This project contains on a scenario in which an e-commerce platform manages product categories into different categories. Customer can browse and purchase products, creating orders. Each order is assigned to unique segment for delivery tracking. Customer can provide feedback on product they have purchased. Key points. The key point of this scenario is the feedback entity is a big entity as it depends on customer entity to exist. Customer name is a composite attribute derived from first name and last name. Age is derived attribute that can be calculated from customer birth date, and the product features is a multi-value attribute, meaning a product can have multiple features. This scenario provides a foundation for an e-commerce system. This our scenario contains the entities and attribute. Entities are product, customer, order, shipment, feedback, big entity, a category, relationships, like product belongs to category, one to many, product contains order, one to many, customer places order, one to many, order is assigned to shipment, one to one, customer gives feedback, one to one. And now we see the all entities with their attributes. Uh, First entity is product, which contain the attributes of product ID, primary key, name, price, and product features, which is also a multi-value attribute. Next is a customer, which contains a customer ID, primary key, first name, last name, customer name, customer name, which is consists of composite attributes derived from first name and last name. Then age, which contains the derived attributes, then address. Age can be derived from date of birth. Then third entity is order, which contains the order ID attribute, which is a primary key. Then order date, a customer ID. Customer ID can be taken reference from foreign key from customer table. Then a shipment table, which contains the shipment ID as a primary key, shipping date. Then a feedback entity, which contains a feedback ID as a primary key, ratings, comments as an attribute. Then we have a category table, which contains a category ID, which is contained as a primary key, then name. Then we have the relationships along across with these all the entities. First relationship, we have the product belongs to category. In this, a product can belong to only one category, but the category can have many products. This relationship can be considered as one-to-many relationship. Second is the product contains order, one-to-many. A product can be a part of many orders, but an order contains one or more products. Customer places order of one-to-many. In this, a customer can place many orders, but an order belongs to only one customer. Fourth is our order is assigned to shipment, one to one. An order can be assigned to only one shipment, and a shipment is assigned to only one order. This is considered as a one-to-one relationship. Fifth is our customer gives feedback. In this, a customer will give one feedback to one particular product. So this is also a one-to-one relationship, and this is all our relationships and across all the entities. Now we will further move to the schema description. In schema description, we have products. In products contain a product ID, which is a primary key, product name, and prices. This entity store detail of products with unique product ID. Then the product feature. Product feature is a table which stores the feature of each product. In this, attributes are product ID, which is foreign key, then product features. Category, a category ID, which contains a primary key as category ID, category name. It shows category each with a unique category ID. Then we have the like belongs to table. Belongs to table have a many to one result table linking each product to each category. A product ID is a foreign key and category ID is also foreign key from referencing taking from product table and a category table. Then we have an order table. In this, order ID is as a primary key, order date, and customer ID. In this, customer ID also considered a foreign key which taking reference from customer. This table stores the customer orders. Then we have a contains. This content table has a product ID as a foreign key, order ID as a foreign key, and quantity. Link products to orders showing the quantity ordered. The customer ordered the quantity is will store this in this. Then we have a alert table contains Contain table here contain the product ID, foreign key, order ID, foreign key, and quantity. Link product to order showing the quantity ordered. This table shows the number of orders that we ordered. Customer and with this we have customer table. Customer table we have a customer ID as a primary key, customer name, and we contain the composite attribute like first name, last name, date of birth, and address. Our name is the composite attribute derived from first name and last name. This table store the customer information. Then we have the places table, which contain the customer ID as a foreign key, order ID as a foreign key, taking references from customers and orders. Relationship table showing this relationship table showing which customer places which order. Then we have the feedback table. Feedback table has a feedback ID as a primary key, comment ratings, store feedback for product with feedback ID. Then we have the shipment table, which contains the primary key as a shipment ID, shipment detail, and it shows details of product shipments. Then we have another table with a name with assigned, where assigned has an attribute like order ID and shipment ID. In this order ID referencing a foreign key, shipment ID referencing a foreign key. In this is a one-to-one relationship table linking each other into its shipments. Then we have the given table, which contains a feedback ID as a foreign key, customer ID as a foreign key, and this is as a weak relationship between customer and feedback. Now we have the attributes like composite attribute like customer name, which can be split into first name and last name, drive attribute, age, drive from date of birth, and multi-value attributes like product features. Now, we will move forward to the Python code and Python code, which will be integrated with the Oracle database, and how the project is running. We will show here. This is our code of the Python. This is a full code, in which code we have first import the Oracle, establish the connection with the database with our system and password and with the localhost IP address. Then we will use a try and catch loop, in which we will using a drop extending table, a table which is created earlier. The code will check the table. If the table created earlier, then it will be drop it and create the new tables. This is a loop for the create table, a try and catch with the try and catch loop. In this code create the table customer. All the tables that we have in our schema will be created with all the attributes like table, customer table, product feature table, category table, belongs to table, orders table, and a contains table, shipment table, assigned table, given table, and if there is no error with the database and we get the proper response, then this will print the table created successfully with this, like this, table created successfully. Now with this, we have another in which we insert the sample records by using the try and catch method, in which we are using try, in which we will insert the values in our records like this, insert into customer ID with all the attribute with all the values proper. We are inserting all these three records in each table. This whole code is for the inserting in tables, inserting in customer, inserting in product. This is for inserting in product. This is inserting in product feature. And this is inserting into categories. This code for the execute to insert into categories. This code is for the inserting into belongs to code. And this for the insert into orders. This for the insert into contains. This is for insert into shipment. All three lines for the three records, three sample record we have taken to insert in this, and this we will run this whole code as a whole. Insert into assigned. Then we have the last for a given. There we given insert into given with the customer ID. And after this we have commit record, and it's a try loop our successfully inserted all the values, and if we print the record enter successfully, or if we get any error, then it's print the error inserting records. Then we have the queries. We have a query array in which we have given the commands for the select commands for each table, and these each table commands will execute with this for description, with the for loop by row, with the print row, and we will print the all the select commands with the database and get the response, and we print it on the Python. And then our code will close and cursor close and correction will close. Now we will take now this is the screenshot for the demo that I have earlier run my code on Python. This is my screenshot. This is my output, and now I am going to run it on live by this. Now I will open my IDE Python console. I have already made my file. In this, I will open my file with my name. I have created earlier. This is my file that I created earlier, in which I have all the code that I explained just now to you. And now I will run this code on my terminal with the run module F5. And this code has run successfully. And this run code have contained all the things that I have described on this. Like existing table dropped, the table which I created earlier has been dropped successfully. A new table created successfully, record inserted successfully, and these all are the output that are we getting. This is my customer table. The consists 50 records all each. This is my product table. This is my product table. We consider all the three records. This is my product feature table. Consider three records. This is my all category table. We consider the three records. And now my table for the retrieve all the products belonging to category. This is a product ID and the category ID. We will link it to each other 112231. Retrieve all the orders with the date and time. Retrieve one product in orders with displaying their primary key and their order ID and the product ID. Retrieve all the shipments with their date time 1 to 3. Retrieve all other shipments assignments. Retrieve all feedback provided by customer. Retrieve all the feedback provided by customer and displaying the feedback ID for their all the customers. Now I will move to on with the my Word file, in which the Word file contains the execution of each 10 different queries, in which first query is the insert query. In this insert query, there is a first we have a code. I will open this in IDE. In this insert commands contain to insert the values in the customer ID in a customer with the sample values like customer ID 4, first name Karan, last name Patel, and date of birth of the customer, and the place and the address of the customer. And if this code runs successfully, then they print the record updated successfully. And I have earlier run this, and this is a demo in which screenshot of the output. There's a record instance successfully. Now I will run the code in a lab. In this, I will create a new file. I will create a test file new, in which I can run each query one by one. I will open this file. I will paste the code here S, and I will run this code with function F5. There is some error. So I will try once again. There is a little bit error in the code. Open a test file. Paste the error and There is some syntax error in this. I will fix it right now. I will just come back to you. I will run another command with update. In this update command, we have the update the our product with the set price 1200 where the product name is laptop. And if this code is successfully run, then this printer record update successfully. Now I will copy this code and print into a same file which I make for the test, a test file, and I will save this file in this and I will run this file. And by this record update successfully have it displayed. So this means that our record has updated successfully. Now I come back to my Word file. Just arrange this with the ID. Now I have my third command with the select command. In this select command, I am selecting any table in which the table is displayed with their customer ID, first name, last name, and address with all the things, and this is the output for that. And now I will take this code similarly and copy the code and paste the code into the same file of my test file. From this here, I will copy the code and paste in this file. And now save this file and run with this function F5. There is a syntax error. Now syntax error is resolved and function F5, and this output is come on our cell with all the customer which have showing all the table. Full table is printing on the Python. Now we will move on the our fourth our fourth command, which is select for the complete table. And this similarly, we will copy this code and run this code on the same file like this, and then save this file and function F5. This one where table of view does not exist. There is some error. Move to a next command in which we have a every function. In this every function, we have the code for the Oracle in which connection is established cursor, connection cursor, and in which we are using every function in which this every function will calculate our all every price of all our products. And similarly, we will copy the code from this and paste this code from into our same file, a test file, and we will going to run this file on the Python shell. We save this file and function F5, and average price is calculated on our cell. Now, it's the same. Similarly, we will do for the count function. A count function is a function which count all our orders. Now I will go to the ID file, which is my test file. Where is my test file? This is the test file. In this, I will paste the same code from my Word file, and save this file and function F5, run this code, and this order is counted. All the order with the order by customer is counted with their customer ID and their order count. This is the customer ID and this is the order count. Similarly, we will move to the another command, which is a sum command. In this sum command, the sum command will sum all the total quantity of the orders with the displaying with their product ID. Similarly, we will copy this code and run this code on the same test file. Save this code. Similarly, this will start up with server and total quantity order by the order is displayed on this cell. Okay, similarly, we will move on the our next command, which is a minimum command. And this minimum command is used for selecting the minimum price from all the orders. So we will save, copy this code and paste the code in our test file. Save the same code and run this on. And this code will send out the minimum price and the maximum price of all the code. Actually, I have used minimum maximum in the same code, but I have in bird file I have described the code separately. So I will do for you of max separately for a max. In this, I will save similarly for the max, and this code will describe the max count, sorry, max price for the product. And this is the maximum price as generated on the set with the maximum price of 1500. Next command is our join command, a join statement. In this join statement, we are joining the two tables, like customer table with the order table. And now we will copy the similarly code on our test file, save the file, and run. Now this is our join output with our customer order with the customer details, date and time, and their orders, which the order which is ordered. This is our output. Next command is our with, and this is all our commands. And now this is all my project, and I will stop here. Thank you.